Hello, I'm Alexandra Kondratyuk, and this is my introductory speech for speech fundamentals. And I attend Harvard Tech, and I attend the TAM program, and I'm also in the TAM Plus program. I'm in that program because I want to be a teacher, and I want to teach students and inspire young minds, but I really want to become a teacher because of the experiences I've had. I've had very good teachers throughout my lifetime, and I've just been treated so well, but I've also been treated really poorly by teachers. So I'll really be talking about my experiences that have changed, that have shaped me, and that have pushed me to realize that I want to become a teacher. So to start, in kindergarten was my first intro to school. I really liked kindergarten, and I really liked how my teachers just were super kind and how they treated me. They treated me and all my other students with respect and the kindness that they deserve. And 5-year-old me didn't really know anything much when I said, "Oh, I want to be a teacher because I love my teacher so much." I didn't really know what I was saying, but I was just reciprocating what I was getting. And I want to be a teacher who does that too. I want other students to see my inspiring and nice behavior to then have that inspire them. 5-year-old me wasn't really 5-year-old me didn't realize I was onto something because I wouldn't speak about becoming a teacher again until the 7th grade. When in 7th grade I had the best lineup of teachers I've ever had in my life. I had my 4 core teachers that were all amazing, that I all love so much, and that I still have contacts with today. And I also had an amazing orchestra teacher who I love very much. Now, those teachers were amazing because they had good student relationships, and a lot of them were really chill, which is what I really liked. They weren't super strict, but when a class would get rowdy or loud, they knew how to handle it, or when a class was bad. A lot of them, especially my history teacher, Mr. Jenkins, and my language arts teacher, Ms. Smith, those two were probably my best friends in 7th grade. They were super chill. They were very upfront about what they liked and why they were a teacher. And they just had so many qualities to them that inspired me. They were so friendly. And when I received their good behavior, I realized, what if I could be good like that? So, towards the end of my 7th grade year, I realized I want to become a teacher. And so came 8th grade, when I applied to Harvard Tech for a teacher, I was pretty excited. But also during 8th grade, I experienced some pretty bad teachers. I had a very strict and confusing science teacher who would teach but also wouldn't a lot of the time. And that really discouraged me because I just didn't like her. I wanted to like her, but I just couldn't. And I had a pretty bad math teacher who wouldn't really teach. Now, I don't blame her because there were a lot of rowdy kids in the class, and I just felt bad for her. I could tell she wanted to teach, but she could not because of all the problems we had in that class. But I applied 8th grade to become a teacher, and I got in, thankfully. And since then, I've been able to learn so much about becoming a teacher. I've learned lesson planning, I've learned questioning, probing, and I've just done so much that has really helped me realize I want to become a teacher. And starting junior year, I kind of had some doubts about becoming a teacher, but it wasn't until the field trip my class took to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC. We went, and I just thought it was going to be a fun trip to tour the campus, but I met an amazing professor there. His name is Dr. Vic, and he was so amazing. He started off by asking, "Why do you want to be a teacher?" And then a student explained, but then he was like, "Why?" As soon as he said that, I was like, wow, he really knows his stuff. He knows if he just asks again, he's gonna get a deeper answer. And throughout that trip, after I experienced Dr. Vic and him talking about what colleges are looking for and how much like these colleges really want us because we want to be a teacher, I literally, a switch clicked in my mind and I was like, there's no doubt in my mind I want to be a teacher. Like, I want to. As after I left that on the bus, I was telling my friend, like, there's no doubt I don't want to do anything else. I just want to be a teacher. And that really, like, helped me just be more confident in what I want to do.